Good morning, everyone. I want to introduce you to one of our Dharma friends that hasn't been here in a while. This is Pong Pong. Pong Pong, can you say hi? What's wrong?
I'm nervous.
Why?
Well, I haven't been here in a while.
Oh, well, where have you been?
I've been on sabbatical in the residence closet.
Okay, well, would it help if we did the opening words together? Okay. Well, today, for Sunday Live Dharma, we'll be hearing a Dharma talk given by
Reverend Sean.
Good. And it will be titled, Am I Racist? And first, we're going to loosen up some tension and prepare our bodies for sitting with a little like Qi Gong led by Reverends Young.
Oh, I love when she leads Qi Gong.
So let's all stand up now.
Good morning, friends at home. Good morning, friends here in the Dharma Hall. That was so cute, adorable. Now let us prepare our body for our practice today. Spread your feet shoulder width apart and using just your knees bouncing up and down, and try to shake all the tension in your body. Deeply breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. Shake off all the tension and stress, leaning to one side and the other side. Swinging your arms left and right. Now let us loosen up our ankles, rotating your ankle in one direction and the other direction. And the other side, make sure you send your carrying energy to the part that we are working on, the other direction. And gratitude for supporting your whole body, whole day, every day. Now your knees. With your hands, massage your knees thoroughly. Again, appreciating your knees for supporting you all the time. And rotating your knees in one direction, the other direction. Now, hands on your waist, circling your lower back, your hip. Deeply breathing in and out. Now swing your arms up and down. Deeply breathing in and out again. And left and right. Now draw big circles with your arms, opening up your chest fully. Deeply breathing in and out. In and out. The other direction. Deeply breathing in, out. Breathing in and out. Now, your feet apart, like a little wider than your shoulder width, and bend your knees just slightly. And breathing in, we're going to straighten up our knees at the same time, Bring our arms up. Breathing out, heavy shoulders, heavy elbows and hands, and bend your knees. Breathing in, your arms are light like feathers. Breathing out, heavy shoulders, elbows, and your hands. Sinking down, breathing in, up, and breathing out. A couple more times, slowly. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, turning to one side, pull your hand, scoop the energy, then fold, push forward while pulling the other arm to the side and scoop the energy, fold, then push forward. Repeat this movement. Fold, then push, pulling the other side. And try to focus on the energy flow this movement creates. Great. This time, your feet a little about shoulder width apart, and bringing your arms up slowly, breathing in, palms together over your head, and bringing your palms down to your chest level, into your 단전 level. Breathing in, a couple more times, breathing in, breathing out. Imagine you're opening up all the channels in your body, breathing in, breathing out, opening up your channels, breathing in, gathering the energy from the universe and showering with the energy through all the channels of your body. Breathing in one last time. Bring the energy to your 단전 center. Thank you for practicing the Qi Gong. Now we're going to be practicing 4 bows. Please use your mat in front of you as your knee pad.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the infinite source of marvelous existence. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, embracing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guide us to develop justice and freedom through Dharma and universal principles. Simple and easy. Anyone can practice it. Please take time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Wiggle to release any tension in your body. Rock front to back or side to side, like the pendulum of a clock, until you find the point of perfect balance. Focus on the energy in your lower abdomen. You may start to feel your lower back growing stronger and your chest and heart opening. Breathe in, seize any tension. Breathe out, release mental and physical uneasiness. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather. This is a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. If over time your legs ache unbearably, you may change your position very slowly and quietly. In this way, you will maintain a calm stillness and honor the silent practice of those around you. Invite your awareness to return to your lower abdomen, your Qi energy field. This is called the Danjun. It is located about 2 inches below your navel. Your Danjun is the power center for your breathing. We settle both the mind and the energy on the elixir field, the Danjun, in order to allow the energy to flow and guard the one mind. We let go of attachment to even that single thought of abiding in the Danjun field, resting only in the genuine realm of consummate quiescence and non-discrimination. This is the method for nurturing the pristine, fundamental spirit of human beings. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed. Do not pursue your thoughts. They are just thoughts and will disappear by themselves. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjun abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. We are grateful to sit here now quietly together, finding the still point within. In our meditation, may our ever calm, ever bright spirit be with us. 만사요의 아심동 전지와 동일체 아요 전지돈 신정. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. Prayer for world peace. Grace of heaven and earth. Grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. May we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts. Joy.
the world, where my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and all realms where my heart and mind reach, that we all together cherish true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings. Without
Spring is here, wake up now. Spring is here, be the light. Spring is here, wake up now. Spring is here, be the light. Spring is here, wake up now. Spring is here, be the light. Spring is here, wake up now. Spring is here, be the light. Spring is here, wake up now. Spring is here, be the light. Spring is here, wake up now. Spring is here, be the light.
Let us listen to Dharma Talk from Reverend Shine. Am I racist?
Good morning. The day is getting longer. The plant sprouts, young energy ascending, and we can feel the warm breeze. Where is this wind coming from? Who made the clouds, and where are they made? These are said to be the very first questions the founding master Sotaesan asked, which eventually led him to the enlightenment. Like Sotaesan started his spiritual journey with a question about wind, and with the recent arrival of the winds of spring, the passage spoke to me. The founding master said, I have taught you the Dharma of commanding the wind. The laws are the northwest wind, and the way and its virtue is the southeast wind. These two winds are the main principles that together regulate our world. The teachings of all the Buddhas and sages since time immemorial, as well as our own doctrines, are the method that makes the southeast wind blow. However, the influence of the southeast wind does not occur through mere preaching or verbal explication. You must make it manifest in your actual practice by first having it blow deep in your minds. You must become commanders of the southeast wind wherever you go by studying and applying widely all the doctrines you learn. End quote. Korea is a peninsula of the Asian continent. So we have seasonal wind, the cold, dry northwest wind in winter, and the hot, humid southeast wind in summer, which brings life and nurtures all things in nature. You can call it harmonious wind. This passage of southeast wind was in my mind as a hwadu, koan, over a month. One day, a thought crossed my mind after the weekly English workshop with a member from the Manhattan Temple as a teacher and with other Gyomunims. The topic was racism, and the question came to my mind, am I racist? Yes, but no. According to the dictionary, racism is having, reflecting, or fostering the belief that race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. I sometimes sensed dry, cold-hearted wind blowing in my mind. Even though I don't express it out loud, when I look deep inside my mind, I sometimes wonder if I hold certain stereotypes about different people. I wonder about this because I know that other people can have stereotypes of me. When I visited other countries, I remembered having heard about anti-Asian prejudice, and I worried. What if they look down on me, ignore me, or treat me badly because I'm Asian? To be honest, there were times when that kind of thinking made me feel intimidated, even when everyone around me was friendly and polite. All my intimidation actually came only from my mind. I have also heard the term model minority applied to Asian people. It means that we are all supposed to be quiet, docile, hardworking, studious, and polite people. Well, some of these qualities, such as being polite and hardworking, are ones that we strive for. But when I think about it, it doesn't feel that great. It feels a little patronizing. While I considered others' biases about me, I was simultaneously seeing others in a biased view. Unlike the United States, Korea is a nation comprised of a single ethnicity, and people of different colors stand out. So when I used to see immigrants in Korea, in some ways I pitied them. Maybe because they are away from home and their family, doing manual labor, and sometimes not being treated well. I also heard the news that runaway immigrants became illegal residents, causing problems. So, when I encountered them, I sometimes thought, oh, what if they cause some problems? While feeling sorry for them and a bit superior at the same time. Of course, there are some characteristics that people within any given community share in common, but we all are different, and it is often dangerous to generalize these attributes to everyone. The racism I projected and experienced was mild, not so spicy. But when you take such a small prejudice for granted, it will gradually build up and grow. Similar to how our society gets divided and polarized into the extreme, I was worried that if I didn't deal with these small prejudices now, someday they would grow and transform into tolerance. Fortunately, my military service helped me with this perspective. During my 2 years of mandatory military service in Korea, I was fortunate to serve in the United States Army. From friends who had just turned 18 and enlisted, to sergeants and officers with years of experience in the military, I met many people who were of Latin American, white, black, Filipino, second-generation Korean, Irish, and Indian heritage. Luckily, in working together, I came to the conclusion that I didn't have to think so hard about our difference and preconceptions. Actually, I've never noticed any of that at all. Other than our military ranks, we were treated equally, and the experience of fellowship in that confined time and space made it easier for me to deal with people from different backgrounds a little more comfortably and naturally. But like the wind, which never stops, sometimes prejudiced thoughts come up unconsciously. Our mind is expressed through thoughts, words, and actions, and through those, as well as repeated habits and karma, one's self is created. As the thoughts pile up, I needed to do something. to help me with this preconceived notion and to awaken the me who discriminates unknowingly, I do meditation and practice that helps me to stay awake and aware. And here comes my meditation journey. Unlike many practitioners, I wasn't a fan of meditation from the beginning. There were lots of struggles on my meditation journey. At first, I struggled with constant sleepiness. During the first year of the seminary course, we got a chance to stay with the head Dharma master, Venerable Gyangsanim. One early morning, we were meditating in a small room when suddenly I heard a loud thud. I opened my eyes and found myself lying on the floor with my head down. Yes, it was me. While dozing off, I lost control of my body, fell asleep, and was knocked out. I really felt ashamed. But now I can say our mind goes together with our body, and I take care of my body, my health, and get enough sleep for morning meditation. The second struggle was the pain from the posture. When I sat down, I felt like every part of my body was crying. My knees, ankles, back, neck, and etc. I moved my numb legs every 5 minutes. I couldn't sit still. So I admire your presence here. Wow, amazing. I had chronic lower back pain that got worse when sitting. It wasn't easy. So, to develop the muscles around my spine, I exercised, and now, even with slight scoliosis, I have no pain. Also, by doing enough stretching and yoga before and after sitting, and adjusting my sitting posture to flat, now I feel very comfy. Thirdly, and most importantly, sitting meditation wasn't fun at all. I knew it was the best way and very essential for my practice and spiritual journey. I knew lying down made me fall asleep, standing made me move and made my knees hurt, but I just didn't like it. I actually hated it. So I found an alternative, that is chanting. Do you know this? In our scripture, the benefit of sitting meditation and chanting, sound meditation, is exactly the same. After chanting for 20-30 minutes, I could feel something like a vibration or emptiness. It was not like sitting meditation, where all you feel after 20 minutes is nothing but pain in the butt. After chanting, my mind became calm, and then I presumed this might be the state of samadhi, deep concentration. I did walking meditation, and I also tried to concentrate on sitting, starting from 3 to 5 minutes, and gradually increased the time until I could feel heaven. As sitting became more comfortable and the duration of being awake increased by little, a lot of thoughts arose. In the beginning, I followed all those thoughts. It was fun. I'm awake still. It is better than sleeping. I brought up all old memories, unleashed my imaginations, and sometimes came up with good ideas, which I could not remember afterward. But one day I thought, early in the morning, overcoming sleepiness, struggling with my body, sitting. Is it worth chasing my wandering thoughts? Then I made up my mind and tried something to be focused. I put an image of a dot on the floor and looked at it. But because my eyes were open, I had more random thoughts. So I returned to my breathing. I inhaled exhaled. Abiding on Tanjan, breathing in and out. Then, before I knew it, I was entering the state where there were no thoughts, no breathing, no me, and I was still awake. I was one with my true nature, together with the great. I was the universe, and all things in the universe were me. I felt connected. I was seeing the world clearly, unobstructed, no attachment, no judgment, no racism. The starting point of the wind of harmony. We are all different people, but there is one thing we share in common. That is our true nature. When we stay in that place, we still see the differences, but not as discrimination, and we are not drawn to them or influenced by them. The seed of prejudice is planted in the mind ground, which is originally free from disturbance, delusion, and wrongdoing, like Irwan-sang behind me. As founding Master Sotaesan said, we come to the service and practice to learn how to blow the wind of Southeast, wind of harmony. So whenever we see that one circle, Irwan-sang, let us all become protagonists or commanders of the wind. Let each of us blow the wind of harmony that nurtures all spirits again this spring. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Sean. Your honest and thought-provoking talk is a southeast wind blowing through our Dharma hall. Thank you for being open about your experiences and thoughts about racism and your meditation practice, and for sharing that with us. Friends in the Dharma hall, it is now time for, friends at home, it's now time for you to put your thoughts about the talk in chat, or you could sit in quiet contemplation. And friends in the Dharma hall, do you have takeaways from today's talk? What struck you as Reverend Sean was talking? What is pertinent to your life? Or do you just have a simple question? So pair up, talk to your neighbor, and spend a few minutes sharing.
Thank you.
Sharing energy, and guess what? This is our little notebook that each Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, all the names who have been participating. Half done now. And our dear friends Kelly or Cassie, they mark for new friends who are first time here. I see Lexi, raise hand. Lexi, are here first time? Welcome, big applause to Lexi. And also I see Claudia, is first time. Welcome, Claudia. And I have a Jessica B. First time, welcome. Anyone new who is first time here? No, in our online friends, let's see, unless you type in something in the chat room, I don't know whether you're there or not. But here, let's greet our friends. Michael, Dave, Michelle, Lee, Hannah. You made it today from Wilmington. Wow. Elizabeth, William, or Ted, Anne, Lynn, Al, Joe, Shirley, Alexa, Daniel, Bob, Sarah, Anne from Kentucky, Bob, Jody from New Jersey, Aura, Steve from Mountain, Cynthia. Thank you so much. Big applause to our online friends. Do you see this beautiful orchid flowers? This one is brought by Sharon. Sharon, raise your hand. Thank you. She brought these beautiful flowers in honor of a beautiful young lady, Hannah, who was 22 years old. We recently had 49 days deliverance ceremony journey for her. We planted jujube trees and persimmon tree in honor of her. Actually, when you walk around the garden, there are many different kinds of trees and beautiful sitting rocks. Each tree and rock has a kind of story and connection of temple visitors or those we want to honor and remember. Did you enjoy Reverend Sean's talk today? This talk reminds me of the chant. We are one, we are whole, for creating this beautiful Dharma practice container so that Reverend Sean and all the Reverends and anyone who is sharing their practice journey feels safe to share their hearts, struggles, learning, discovery, and enlightenment. Having said that, you're welcome to come sit down here and share anything from your practice journey. You can share for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And if you're interested in sharing your practice journey, please contact us, talk to us. Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us today. It's hard to believe, but 3 years ago, when the pandemic started, we started streaming to YouTube. And we've grown since then to 1,909 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, whether you be watching right now or here in person, please do, because once we get to 2,000, Reverend Wonggong would like to throw a party to celebrate. Today at 5 p.m. at the Raleigh Meditation, we'll have a meditation gathering in the evening. Please join if you're able to. That's at the Raleigh Meditation Center. After this service, we'll also have a young people's gathering to discuss the Dharma that Reverend Sean shared today and to basically communicate between young people. Now, we've kind of arbitrarily defined young people as 28 and younger, but we don't check your age, so show up. And we're always really grateful for any support that you bring to the temple. We are maintained by your sustaining donations as well as one-time donations. So whatever you are able to give, we greatly appreciate it. Now let's contemplate our practice together with the essential dharmas of daily practice on page 11.
The mind
Is originally free from disturbance, but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. The mind is originally free from delusion, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of delusions. The mind is originally free from wrongdoing, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the precepts of our true nature by letting go of wrongdoings. Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. Let us turn lack of public spirit into eagerness to serve the good of all. Now, take a moment to bow and greet the friend next to you who's been meditating. And let's wave to Mr. Sunny over here to greet our friends who are joining us via streaming. Thank you so much for joining us.
you